Hey guys, I'm here today, and in this video I am going to be talking through my vision board that I created. And I know it's a little later in the year for most people to do this, but this was something that I decided to do as I transitioned into my first job out of graduate school, which started just over a month ago. And I'm gonna dive into it. So the first section that I am gonna talk about is the physical and mental health. And for me, there are really a few different things in there for me that are really important, which are to meditate. That's something I do before I go to bed. Has helped with my thoughts and thinking, being more positive. I would say also soaking like in a tub. That's something that I've just found is really relaxing for me. And I want to get back into walking because that's really important to move. And now that I have a remote job, I need to make sure I make that time to go out, take a walk, whether that's before work or after work or in between, like in the work day, maybe go to lunch somewhere, have lunch and come back or something like that. And there's just an overarching little thing that says you gotta flourish to nourish. That's just really to represent my gardening side, but also overall that it's important to focus on your physical and mental health because that helps you be more productive. Going into the healthy habits, I plan on getting into reading. I didn't have as much time to do this when I was in school. Besides reading the material for my different classes, I didn't have as much time to read for my own personal interests. So there are some books that I've had on my list that I've wanted to read for some time now. So I'm hopefully going to take some time out to do that. It's also really important to wash your face. So facial routine, I've been working on that. And last but not least is to really take some time to disconnect and spend time with people and not always be on your phone. We do a lot of unnecessary scrolling, I would say. This is something I know I do a lot of, and I think I could spend a lot less time on my phone. So that's the healthy habits that I had. And the next one is really about making memories. I'm really someone, when I spend time with my friends, I take pictures with them. And I have a special photo printer that prints things out, that I can print things out. And I will send that picture to my friend in like a not that expensive frame for them to just have to know that I care. It's something simple and not so hard to do. And so developing more friendships is really, for me, the focus, but also I have some that are long-term and have gone through ups and downs and are doing much better right now that I want to maintain. So that's it for friendship, but also networking. Like I mentioned, I work remotely, so I really want to interact with people somehow, and so networking and going to industry events is kind of, for me, gonna be one of those ways to do so. Within the next section is really about career progression. I'm still, I would say, in the process of doing that because I'm still trying to incorporate walking into that and finding what activities I can do outside of work so I'm more social with people, because I do feel kind of isolated at times because I work remotely. Yeah, and then secondly, it's really important to find a place where you feel like you can develop. I feel really lucky because I definitely feel like that is the case for where I am in my current workplace. And so I'm hoping that I can keep building the skills like I have the past few weeks. Now it's 5 weeks it's been since I started my job. Last but not least is self-love and confidence. One of the big things for me is about really taking the time to care about myself and do that meditation for me can be that way of getting to self-love. And I think also taking time out to watch things that make you feel more confident, or I have a whole book that is full of my accomplishments. That's what helps me create the videos that are the year in review, is having those accomplishments, because not only does it help me with my confidence, but it allows me to reflect on what I've accomplished in the year. And a phrase that I think I just want to add at the end of this is that came from what I heard my niece always, like, she said this in a video, but she said, "I'm strong and brave and can do this." And that for me is something you'll see on my vision board, because saying that statement can be really helpful for me in times where I don't feel confident and I don't feel like I could do it. It's gotten me through some tough times. So yeah, I just want to end it on that note. And in closing, if you want to see any background videos to this, let me know, because I can also make a video about how I made the vision board. But this for me was more about the different sections, so this was more of like a summary of it, but I can go into more detail if people are interested. So leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!